What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon. I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artist. So everything looks different right now. I'm actually in New York, and I just kind of figured, like, literally just split second, I was like, let me just do this video. I'm standing here doing self-tapes for some auditions, and I was like, I just finished. Technically I didn't finish, but I'm gonna finish the ones that aren't due by tomorrow, if that makes sense. In any case, yeah, I just figured, you know what, the setup is here, let me just do it, you know. I actually went to Georgia a couple of weeks ago, and I filmed some videos, and I just haven't edited them or put them up as of yet. And I say that because it's possible that I'll probably just post this instead of actually editing the videos I need to edit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not necessarily so proud of the videos that I shot in Georgia this time, because I wasn't alone this time. I had my friend with me, and even though I know that she don't care, there was still a part of me that felt somewhat self-conscious, like I can't really just be my YouTube self or whatever, I don't know. In any case though, I'm gonna edit them, I'm gonna put them up, and whatever will be, will be. But this one here, I don't even know what I want to talk about. Like, I literally just thought, let me just film something, because I'm about to edit my self-tape. I keep looking here because my computer's right here next to me, but I'm about to edit my self-tape, and I figured I might as well just have something else that I can work on right after, you know. But it's been hard. You know what I'm gonna talk about, actually? I started so well. I started the beginning of November going to the gym, and I was going every single day. And I was feeling good. I was starting to look good. I was losing weight. I was building muscle. You couldn't tell me anything. And then the beginning of December, things just changed. You know, I wish that I could give full detail about why it's difficult for me to really dedicate time to myself for the things that I want. You know, I feel like I'd have to, well, not feel like, I know that I'd have to divulge information pertaining to other folk that I know definitely don't want any information about them out there, so to speak, you know. And so it's like, I always, that's why when I tell my stories or I talk about certain things in certain videos, the few of you who do watch, I always make that joke, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel anything, it's just, it's real. Like, I don't have that many viewers, but it's whatever. But you know, I spend so much time basically being a caregiver that I really end up not having much time for myself. And you know, that's my other thing. Like, I feel like there are certain people whom I work with that mistake me for being maybe lazy or being a procrastinator or things like that, and none of that is true. It's just genuinely, it's difficult for me to find the time, you know? And that's what I was getting to with the gym. There was a point where the only time I had to go to the gym was literally between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. But at the same time, I wasn't even getting any rest. Like, I often wouldn't even get to go to sleep until 2 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. So it's like, I'd be getting 2 hours of sleep. Not even an hour and a half of sleep before I had to get up, because I got up at 4:30 to be at the gym at 5 to make sure I can take advantage of all the time I can get at the gym, you know. And then when I went to Georgia, I didn't have that access to a gym because I go to Retro, and there, actually, I think there is a Retro in Atlanta, but I'm not in Atlanta, and I'm not gonna drive, you know, 40 minutes to an hour to go to the gym. I just wasn't gonna do that, because if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do it every day, and I just wasn't, you know. And I did try to find a gym in the area that I could possibly get like a week membership to or something, but with COVID, that just proved virtually impossible. And then I could have just worked out in the house, but I didn't have any weights and stuff, you know. And then I think I just kind of allowed myself to think, you know what, I'm here for a week, I'll just get back into it once I get to New York. And when I got back to New York, it wasn't that easy, because, you know, again, with the pandemic, you know, time frames of the gym being open changed, and so I couldn't really get, you know, the other reason that I would go early in the morning wasn't just because of just having that time frame, but it was because also I had the car to use. You know, it takes me 6 minutes to drive to the gym as opposed to taking a half an hour on the bus, you know. So collectively a 12-minute drive to and from versus an hour on the bus to get to the gym and to come back, and that's assuming that I don't have to wait for the bus going and or coming back, you know. So it's just difficult to dedicate time to my own being. And it's not just with the gym, as I was saying before, it's with creating music, you know, with these I got lucky tonight because you know, my mother's off, so she's here to tend to the things I usually tend to for the moment, you know, so I could come and do these self-tapes. It's gonna be an ordeal trying to get the other self-tapes done tomorrow, but I gotta get them done, you know. I make it work as best as I can, but it grieves my heart sometimes. I just feel like time is just passing by, and I have a lot to offer, a lot to share. I've got ideas, and you know, I just can't get a chance to execute them because of this particular thing that requires so much of my time and so much of my being. And again, one day I'll be more transparent about this particular thing, but I have to respect the situation, you know. But I'll say this, if you are from the Caribbean, then you certainly know exactly what it is to have to just keep certain things within the house. I mean, I think that's just general with families, but in the Caribbean, it is, you know, it is to an extent that is beyond measure. And so that's, again, a large reason as to why I'm so tactful with the words that I choose and the way I deliver things and such. You know, I feel like if I were gonna really do this YouTube thing, I would just share, because why not? You know, I wouldn't overexpose myself, but the thing is, I would share enough where it makes sense for someone to decide, oh, I'm gonna sit and watch, you know, Solomon the Artiste on YouTube. And I just really can't do that in the manner that I like to. I still try. I try to find loopholes. You know, I don't know if they work or not. Maybe not, because not many people are coming. You know, I've got specific people, mainly friends, who watch, and I appreciate you guys for just helping me with views and whatnot, you know. But yeah, now I'm just kind of talking out my behind. But I got plans. I have plans. I'm figuring out a way to make certain things work. And this here's a start. The fact that I was able to get my setup done in this particular room that I'm in, and I like the look, actually. I like how this is looking. You know, I might have to start bringing my ring light to Georgia, or just buying one and have it out there. I don't know. In any case, though, I like how this is looking. This is kind of dope to me. We'll see how it looks on the computer screen, but right now in the viewfinder, it's pretty. I like it. I like the vibe. I'm feeling it. Yeah. So, I've got covers coming. I'm so disappointed. I had a Christmas cover that I was gonna do with Matt. And again, I got caught up in life, but you know, a family member was like in and out of the hospital, and it was just a lot. It was, you know, and I really tried to get that done. I really wanted to do that Christmas song, and so I'm disappointed that I didn't, and I'm pretty sure Matt is disappointed too. But I figure we can just start working now on a Christmas album that we can release come Christmas 2021, you know. Yeah, but even though I've barely been able to get much done in respect to music and singing and such, opportunities do seem to be coming via acting, you know, and I think it's sort of a, I don't know what to call it, but you know, I love the concept of being able to just film auditions at home. It's sort of a gift and a curse, because for one thing, I can do the videos until I feel like I've gotten it right, but at the same time, it's a curse because I'm gonna do the videos until I feel like I got it right, you know? That feels familiar. That feels familiar. Oh, you've probably noticed now also that I've gotten into the editing game now. You know, I've always said that I hate editing, but now that I've realized how easy it actually is, I've started to do more editing. Yeah, so I'm gonna just stop this here. What would I call this? I guess this is just sort of an update. I feel like I'm always doing updates. Like I just do a number of videos and it just seems consistent, then it just stops. And it's never intentional for it to just stop. I'm always in the mode and ready. But you know what? Like I said, I really like this setup, except I'm standing, which is fine. But I think it looks good. I like this. I like where this is at. I might just leave this as is. This is pretty dope. I like how this is looking. Yeah, so in any case, I see the blinking light, so that means I gotta stop. I'm gonna end this here. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, look for more videos. The covers are coming, the music is coming, you know, music videos are coming. I'm just gonna start doing what I do, to do what I do when I do how I want to do what I want to do, because I ain't gonna be happy if I'm not singing. Point blank, period. And I hope you'll watch. Alright, peace. Thank you for watching.